G'day everyone, we're here with the Tesla Model Y. Now this one is a very quick review. It's just to show you a couple of key things that you're going to like about the Model Y. Now this particular car is available on shareev.com.au. They're sponsoring today's video. So they offer a wide range of EV rentals across the Tesla range. So Model S, Model Y, Model X and Model 3. So if you have any doubts before buying one of those cars and you want to maybe test it out for a weekend, these guys have a car in most cities and they can rent one out for you so that you can get a feel for what the car's like for an extended period of time. They also offer very affordable rideshare solutions for drivers that are looking to rent an electric vehicle before taking the leap into a full electric vehicle ownership experience. So definitely check them out. Their web address is shareev.com.au and definitely see what they have to offer. But starting with the front, you're going to see a very sleek, nice design, which is common and typical to the Model 3 and the Model Y. What you're going to have as part of that is a really flat front end here, and you're also going to have front parking sensors at the front, as well as rear parking sensors and a 360-degree view on your camera system. So there's a camera at the front, the camera on the wing mirrors, cameras on the sides, cameras on the doors, and cameras at the rear. And those cameras are also used for a lot of the passenger safety features as well, which we will go into in a little bit further detail soon. But starting with the front, one of the intricacies for this car is that it has a frunk. What I mean by frunk is it has a front boot. Now we've just gone and washed this car, so there's a little bit of residue from the car wash. But this is all waterproof in here, and in the Model Y it's actually sufficient to have 2 suitcases that are carry-on size or 2 large duffel bags. You could have those stacked in here. You can also have your charging equipment and apparatus, or you could have your charging cables in the boot underneath the flat floor, which we'll show you as well. So nice and simple, and to close it, it's pretty simple as well. So straight down, one firm push with an open hand, and you won't create any damage. So one of the great features with the Tesla Model Y is that it does have the camera system all around the car. So you have cameras down here. Now this Sentry mode system is fantastic in case anyone wants to come through to the car and key your car. You've probably seen videos on YouTube and TikTok and everywhere else of people doing that. You also have a camera up here that then provides information on who's coming to the car and where. And then you have a camera system at the rear as well. So you get a full 360 camera experience, and that's available directly on your phone through the Tesla app at any given point. So if the car's parked up and charging, or you get a notification when Sentry mode is on that something is happening around the car, you can have a quick look just to make sure that everything's all good. Moving through to the side, the number one thing that everyone always has issues when first accessing a Tesla is the handles. So you push firmly here and it pushes that up. So thumb, hand, and that's how you grab it to open it. It can be a little bit deceiving at first because you're trying to work out what's going to happen, where they're going to pop out, but that's the easiest way and the simplest way. Moving around to the back of the car. Sleek and clean design all throughout the back as well. Rear parking sensors as previously mentioned, and an electric tailgate that is automatic up and down, and it can be programmed to match the height of your garage roof. So if you have a lower garage or a higher opening garage, you can open or close this and program it to extend only to that height. In the back here, as you can see, there is a tremendous amount of space. So you can fit 4 large suitcases. Once again, if you're using this car for rideshare or you're going on family holidays, you're going to have plenty of space for everything that you need to take. And underneath here, you have additional storage, which will fit an additional 2 carry-on size suitcases in the back here, or your charging equipment and apparatus as well. So plenty of space for you to do everything and anything that you need to do and carry whatever you need to carry. The back seats fold down. They have 2 levers here that will automatically drop the back seats. And the measurement from here to the back of the front seats is 2 meters. So you can have a full height adult laying in the back, sleeping, camping, whatever you want, or carrying any oversized things like bookshelves or whatever else you might want to carry if you're moving home or just need to store stuff. Let's have a look at the inside. So moving to the inside, the Tesla Model Y offers a very unique and different experience when it comes to functionality. There's no traditional instrumentation display on the front up here. There's no heads-up display. It's all commanded through this central unit just here. And that central unit there dictates everything else that's going to happen. So your sentry mode for your cameras.
I didn't get that.
All right, Siri. Everything else through there. And any adjustments for steering wheel height, the external mirrors, is all done through the steering wheel knobs here. And you have to pre-select it here on the center console as well. So pretty straightforward. And the great thing is you can also open and close the front and the tailgate, plus also the doors directly from this central screen here. Check your charge levels, and it has half the screen as a GPS navigation for your maps. When you program your destination in, it will map out whether you need any additional charging, find the charging stations for you that best match the route that you're going to, and also give you the estimated charging time as well. So let's have a look at exactly how that looks. So as I was mentioning before, if you needed to map your navigation down to wherever you're going, you could press that you're going to Esperance, or let's do Albany. So you want to head to Albany for the weekend, and if it needs additional charging, it will calculate and work this out for you. So right now it's telling me that the total journey is 182 kilometers, and that it would be wise to stop and charge at the Williams supercharger, and gives me each and every step here, including how long I'll spend at the Williams supercharger based on the battery level required in order to get into Albany. So it will provide all that information there for me and map it out. As well as this, you can change the view modes. So if you want to have a non-satellite view and you want just a standard view, you can have that as well. And you can control all of your car's features through here, as well as watch exactly what's happening with your cameras. You can turn sentry mode on and off through here. You can customize your display. You can have a look at any charging information that is required, as well as pre-program, and keep a tab on exactly how much it's cost to charge each and every time that you've charged your car. So it gives you all of this information all through here, nice and easy for you to look at. The other great thing is that it also has a built-in dash cam as part of having the camera systems throughout the car. So all you need to do is double tap that button down the bottom here, which is the camera button, and it will record the previous 1.5 minutes and I think an additional half a minute to a minute of whatever's just happened as well. It will tell you exactly which doors are open, and also if you need to have a electric charge, it will also do the little flap through there for you for your charger. You can, depending on the charger, you can also just approach it with the charger and it will open. If you're navigating to a particular charging station, let's say for example you want to go to Karrinyup and you want to do the supercharger there, it will navigate you there, and it will also precondition the battery. So it will warm it up, get it to the optimal charging temperature, so that when you reach your destination, you can charge at the maximum available speed that you need. So all of that is located directly in here, and it makes everything super simple. Air conditioning controls are all through here, and the one that dog owners or pet owners will love is that there's a dog mode. So what you can do is you can actually leave this here, press that, and it will automatically put the air conditioning at an optimal temperature and let people know that there's a dog in that area in the car, and that the car is actually air conditioned and running, so that people don't freak out and break your windows. Down here you have 2 wireless charging pads, so if you have 2 people in the car, you can charge those devices. A little bit of storage that slides open underneath here, 2 cup holders plus an armrest over here. Your indicators are going to be on the left hand side, and your gear selector is going to be on the right hand side also. As you can see, the seating is the vegan leather or premium man-made material that Tesla uses, and it is quite comfortable, and the seats in the Model Y are bolstered very, very nicely as well. Let's have a look at what you get in the back. So in the back you have plenty of space here. So the front seat is actually the whole way back, and I still have plenty of knee room, good seating position. It's nice and upright without being uncomfortable. Air conditioning vents that actually point to your face, not just your shins and knees, and 2 USB charging points here should you need to charge your car. Plenty of legroom for the passengers in the back here, including the middle seat here, which also has this little cutout for additional feet space if you need it. So everyone is catered for, and it's just very, very comfortable in the back. You can also drop this middle armrest down, which has additional cup holders should you be sitting in the back and only have 2 passengers or just the one. You have a massive glass roof at the top here. Now, we won't show you that at the moment because it's covered with blinds due to the heat at the moment while filming this in Perth. It is incredibly hot, but those removable sunshades, they come down and you have a full glass roof just there. ISOFIX ports on the 2 outer seats for baby seats should you need them as well. And the back seats fold flat. So plenty of space and a great place to be. There you have it, guys. That is exactly what you get in a Model Y. Space, the seating, the comfort, some of the tech. We've gone on a very high level. We will try to do a more in-depth review when we have a bit more time with the car in the future. The other big thing I wanted to say as well, one thing I love with the Tesla is that it does come with an app that allows you to program when to cool the car down. So if you're finishing work at 5, your car's been parked outside all day, you can set the air conditioning to come on at 4:30 or 4:15 or 4:50, whatever time you want, so that the car cools down in time for you to get into the car. Likewise, in the morning, if you need it to warm up, you can also get it to start warming up so that it's nice and warm in winter for you, or cool in summer if you're in an area where it warms up really, really quickly early in the morning. Driving range with this particular car is up to 450 kilometers, and it's pretty reliable depending on the time of day and depending on what other features you have activated on the car. So if you have Sentry mode, if you have cabin overheat protection on, all these things are going to chew some of your battery throughout the day when your car's not being driven. So just be mindful of that. But they can all be controlled on the Tesla app, which makes things super, super simple and really easy. It is currently rated one of the world's safest cars. I believe it might actually be the world's safest car with a full 5-star ANCAP safety rating here in Australia. And from a ownership perspective, it's super simple to charge. So there's free charging stations at major shopping centers. You can charge at home for less than $10, normally less than $5 per full charge. You can charge overnight. You can slow charge on a standard household plug as well. You can use the fast chargers that will charge the car in about an hour. And then you can use the super fast chargers that are the Tesla network ones. They are a little bit more expensive, but they'll charge your car in 10 to 15 minutes. So a vast variety of ways to charge this car. Maintenance is basically once every 2 years. That's when you need to get the car serviced. So it makes things really, really simple. Tell us in the comments what you like about the Model Y, what you don't like, what would make you a little bit uncomfortable about an electric vehicle, and what you'd like us to answer in a more in-depth full review of the Model Y, so that we can talk a little bit more about some of the other benefits of the car for you in future videos.